Happy Monday, everybody. It is 4:48 on Monday. I just got out of trial, my divorce trial, since 9 o'clock this morning. We still didn't get it finished. We're going to do the second part tomorrow, and I will be done. I can't even tell you, listen, I cannot tell you the twists and turns that have just happened in the last couple weeks. Look at them. So cute. The twists and turns, no, the last couple days. I can't tell you the twists and turns that happened the last couple days where it was looking pretty bleak. Even though I knew I had the truth on my side, I knew I had all my documents, I knew I had everything done in a timely order, I knew I had my spiritual wherewithal powered up, it was looking pretty bleak. And if this weekend is not a testament to, you never know, you keep going until it's over. You keep going all the way. So it was looking so bleak that I was planning for, okay, I think I may have to walk away from the house with nothing, not get anything out of it, just get my belongings and my stuff and just move on, and he'll move back in the house or whatever the case is. And it was just, I was preparing my mind, and I was heartbroken, not because of, losing or any of that. It was heartbroken because I felt like I played a really good game. I played a fair game. I did what I was supposed to do. And this guy just lied and lied. Didn't turn in a fraction of the documents that we asked for. We ran this race a lot of times just in the dark because he wouldn't submit information. We were begging the courts to compel him to give us the documents. We even tried to get sanctions, like, look, it's going to cost this much every day you don't get the documents. And all of these things happened, and we never really got the documents. And then he came for my business, and my business was evaluated, exorbitantly high so that he could take half of it and get more money. And we were at that point. And on Saturday, I was at that point, and he said, okay, let's have a conversation, my attorney. And I said, I've been bullied. He lied his way and cheated his way through this thing, and now he's bullying, because he was like, get out of my house by the 30th. You can take this and don't take that, and I get this, and lots of strong arming. I'm like, that's our whole relationship. I was like, no. So I told my attorney, I would rather lose on my feet than win on my knees. I'm going to put all this stuff on credit cards. Look, I was prepared. Like, I'm going to just put it all on credit cards. I'm going to spread it over 80 credit cards, do whatever I have to do, because no more. That's what you did and so that's what I told my attorney. I was like, I would rather lose on my feet than win on my knees. And he said, I'm glad you said that. Let's go. He said an explicitive, is that what it's called? I forgot a curse word. He was like, let's go to trial. Let's throw everything at it. And we're clear about what the risks are. We're clear about where we are. We're clear about all of it. But we got to continue to go. And so we went to trial this morning. And I mean, as recently as yesterday, we were like, I don't know if we should, So here's the thing that happens when you do that, though. Yes, I want to get what I want to get out of it. For sure. I want to get what I want to get out of it. But I fought all the way to the end. And there's something about fighting clean, fighting fair, and fighting all the way to the end that I was like, what happens, happens. I'm totally willing to walk away, even owing him money, because I know I stood up for myself. I know that, again, I fought a clean fight, and I believe in the truth. I believe in what I know. I believe in what happened. I believe in myself, and I believe in my team. Oh my God, my legal team. I just wait till I'm trying to figure out how to create like a fund for people who are going through a divorce, because yeah, a lot of people don't have credit cards with all this high limit on it that they can back up to if they need, or they don't have the income that I had. I mean, it's not close to what it was, but a lot of people don't have that advantage and don't. So I'm like, I got to figure out, I don't want to do a nonprofit because I just don't want the hassle of one. But I really do want to be able to start some kind of collection fund where it's just ongoing, a way for people to help people, in particular those who are low income and in domestic violence situation, or people under coercive control, or with narcissists and manipulators that have this power to ingratiate people to them and just lie in their face, and people are on their bandwagon. It's like they're hypnotic or something. So we got to go back tomorrow. I was hoping I'd be done. Everything's looking good, but it's looking good because the truth is there and it's undeniable. My team is brilliant. I mean, just even the way that I cannot say enough. And so this is part one. I was thinking I was going to do part two when it's over tomorrow, but I'll just give you the full recap, because even after we're done, I gotta kind of unpack things and kind of tighten everything up and figure out what is what. But I just want to say the key lessons that I'm taking away from this that I hope will serve you. One, it is not over until it's over. It is not over. Things can change on a dime. I'm telling you, we were like, let's just take a settlement. Whatever he gives us, let's take it. I mean, that's just based on a little bit of, it's never done until it's done. And everything that we worried about, everything that we were getting ready to settle about when we got here today, all of it was gone. They withdrew that thing. They took out that witness. Wow. It just went away. So you never know. You cannot quit and you cannot give up. You cannot quit and you cannot give up. The second thing is, one, you never know. It's not over till it's over. The second thing is you stand up for who the fuck you are. What you believe and what you know you've done. Like, we tend to, I knew I had all this truth about what happened. And he's just, I couldn't just throw that out the window because I felt vulnerable. And it was that moment when I said, I am willing to lose on my feet with truth. Because at that point, when you've done it all, okay, that's nothing but God at that point. Okay, got it. You see, all seeing, all knowing, you're omnipotent, you're omniscient, omniscient, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Okay, God, I get it. I can submit to what God got going. Okay. But only under those circumstances could I submit and say, okay, it is what it is. And again, I still don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I just don't. I've seen enough twists and turns where I don't even pretend to be like, oh, this looks good. So no. But I feel so empowered. I feel so inspired. And I'm like these guys, I'm exhausted since 9 o'clock this morning, So that's where we are, y'all. I just can't say, I'm going to say it one more time and then I'm going to be done. Don't quit. Don't quit. If you're standing on something and it's the truth, and obviously there are extenuating circumstances where you're like, okay, it just makes the most sense to let it go and walk away. Because I've had to do that before too. But there is something about when you've been bullied and when you've been pushed around and lied to and cheated, and you're watching somebody do literally the absolute opposite of what they're supposed to do, and they still seem to keep winning. Stand up. Stand up. And that's why I'm feeling unstoppable right now. That's why I'm feeling fierce. That's why I'm feeling, I don't care what you can't take nothing from me, right? Like this house, this judge said, you can get another one 10 times over. Not this judge, another one. You can get another one. You got it. You got this. You've done it once. You can get another house again and again and again. So that's it, y'all. I will see you next week, and I will have the whole thing laid out after that. Be well. Talk to you later.